What is up, you guys? For today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to get this neutral everyday glam look using the Conspiracy Palette from Jeffree Cosmetics. Earlier today, I was on YouTube and I was looking at tutorials and reviews on this palette, just seeing what other people are creating with it. And what I have noticed is a lot of people haven't been using the neutrals in this one, which really has me shook. I mean, if you look at this palette, there are a lot of neutrals in it. Like, the whole top row is all neutrals, and there's some scattered about too, but like, dang, like there's just a lot in here. So I'm actually really surprised I haven't seen more people use them, so I thought it'd be really fun if we did use them today. However, before we jump into using the palette, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also, if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton of tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. So before we jump into using the palette today, we are going to be priming our eyelids using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, which literally is magic in a tube. I love this stuff a lot, and you guys are probably sick of me talking about it. But seriously, it's like magic. I use it every single day that I do my makeup. And I'm using about a pea size on the back of my hand. And then with this Luxie 209 flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying it to my lid. I messed up. It's actually a large shader. It's not a flat shader because it is a little bit on the fluffy side. So today we are going to be using none other than the Jeffree Cosmetics Conspiracy Palette, which I am so excited for. I know a lot of you guys have this one and are looking for some inspiration with it, but today I was like, you know what? I want to see what other people are doing with this palette, and what I have noticed is so many people have been using color and not the neutrals, which actually kind of has me shook because I feel like a lot of people really gravitate towards the neutral shades and not the colors. So I thought it'd be really fun if we did a complete like neutral glam look today using this palette. So the first shade that we are going to be using out of this palette is such a beautiful neutral brown, and that is called Tanacon. And then using this BH Cosmetics Zodiac No. 1 brush, I'm going to be applying this directly into my crease, and then doing little circular motions to blend that upwards towards my brow. And I'm also using it to round out my outer V. But when you are doing this, make sure you do kind of smoke it up a little bit farther, because we are going to be doing kind of a smoky look today. Man, I just love how Tanacon looks. It is such a pretty neutral shade, and it also has like a little bit of a yellow kind of like tone to it. It is so gorgeous. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with is, you guessed it, another neutral shade, and that is called Diapir. And then on this BH Cosmetics Luxe Marble brush, this is a No. 9, I'm just going to be applying this into the crease, just to help deepen things up. And then I'm doing little circular motions to blend that into Tanacon and just really smoke it outwards. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. But these two together are so pretty. Like, if you are into neutrals, I feel like you're gonna love this combination. I'm actually really surprised with how buildable Diapir is, because at first it like applied a little bit more of a lighter brown, and then once you like keep on building it up, like it got dark. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with is one of the controversial shades out of this palette, and that one is called Spiraling. And then on this Lavender Luxe BH Cosmetics brush, this is a No. 6, I'm going to be applying this into my crease, as well as into my outer V. I know a lot of people either really love this shade or they really hate it. I've heard really mixed reviews on it. Like, some people are like, man, this shadow, it makes my eyes burn. Like, what? I've never had that happen before. And then other people are like, dang, this shade's gorgeous. I cannot get enough of it. So I'd like to hear, do you guys have problems with this shade, or is it like one of your all-time favorites? Because for me, I think it's so pretty. And then I'm just gonna go in with whatever is left on that brush that we had Diapir on and just kind of like buff out the edges. I'm doing like these little circle motions and just getting a really nice gradient fade. And also making it a little bit more smoky, because girl, we love a smoky look on this channel. So I haven't told you guys this, but in a couple of days, Mark and I are going to be moving into our new place, which I am so excited for. And also on Thanksgiving this year, it is going to be our 4-year anniversary, which is crazy to me. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 years, but at the same time, it feels like it's been longer. I don't know if you guys feel like that too with your significant other, but it's like you don't really remember a time before them, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like time has gone that fast. It's just really a weird feeling. And what I'm really excited though is that one of the bedrooms I'm going to be having my filming area in, as well as with my makeup collection. So you guys might see like a little bit of like changes in the background and like me trying to figure out like lighting and whatnot. But I am planning to do a lot more like maybe live videos over on Instagram, as well as more tutorials. And I am planning on doing maybe some makeup collection videos and like organization tips, because your girl, she is eco-friendly and I like to make my own organization things. So I feel like it'd help a lot of you guys out there too that are trying to like figure out how to organize your makeup and make it just look really nice. So let me know if you'd like to see more of those types of videos, if you like to see decluttering videos, makeup collection videos. Just let me know what you guys would like to see, and I'd love to film them for you guys. Every time I say I'm going to do neutral glam, it somehow turns into a smoky eye, which I don't know what it is, but like a smoky eye is just so pretty and it is totally my thing. But off camera, I'm just gonna cut my crease real quick and then I'll be right back. So here's where I'm at right now after cutting the crease and the base is 100% dry. And the next shade that we are going to be going in with is one that we just used, and that one is called Spiraling. So now using a number 8 brush out of the Lavender Luxe set from BH Cosmetics. Seriously, I love this brush set so much. If you like eye brushes, I highly recommend checking it out. But I'm like packing this on in this outer third of my lid, just so we get a really nice gradient fade for when we apply the lid shade over here. Man, I really love this brush for this because it just fits the eye so well. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I don't have to sit there and like make like weird funny facial expressions or like move my eye. It just fits like right up in there. So once you have that all smoked out, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is the Neutrally Shimmer shade in the palette called Just a Theory. So using a BH Cosmetics flat shader brush out of the Rose Gold set, I'm just going to be packing this on in the inner 2/3 of my lid. And I'm also using a dampened brush. What I like about this shade though is it's like a champagne, but it also is like a little bit deeper at the same time. It's really pretty. I love it with like this whole like situation that we have going on in the crease. Dang, that's gorgeous. Normally I'm not like a neutral kind of gal, but these shades though, ooh, they are just hitting different. And I want to say is that if you want it like a little less smoky, I would remove the shade Spiraling and just go in with Diapir and call it a day, and you'd get something a little bit more wearable and it'd still be super pretty at the same time. But with that said though, off camera, I'm just going to apply like my foundation and concealer, clean it up a little bit, and then I'll be right back. So here's where I'm at right now after applying my complexion products as well as popping on some lashes, and I seriously cannot stop looking at myself in my viewfinder. I love this lip combination so much. I used the Buxom Plump Line lip liner in the shade Dolly Danger. It's kind of like a deeper mauve shade, and it also applies a little bit more on the matte side if you are into that. If you've never used these, I highly recommend them. I seriously use mine all the time. And then I topped it off with this NYX, it's called a Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream, and this one is in the shade Rome. I don't feel like it looks metallic, but if you're looking for something that kind of gives like a little extra sheen without being like super crazy metallic, I would definitely recommend checking these out. So now we are going to start working on the lower lash line just to get some really nice balance with this look, and the shade that I'm going to be going in with is Diet Root Beer, and I'm also going to mix it with a little bit of Tannicon, maybe like a 1:1 ratio. And then using this number 10 brush out of the BH Cosmetics Lavender Luxe set, I'm just going to be smoking this underneath the lower lash line. If you want to like extra smoky, you could like smoke this down with like a black liner in the waterline. That would be so gorgeous. But I want it to be a little less daring today and just a little bit more on the natural kind of glam. So once I have that lower lash line smoked out, now we are going to be going in with a nude pencil. And today I'm going to be using one from Rimmel. I really enjoy this one. It is super creamy and it's super affordable. And I'm just going to line my waterline. You could also use a black pencil. I just prefer a nude because I feel like it's going to open up the eyes just a little bit more. And crap, I got it down a little too far. Whoops. And then last but not least, for the inner corner highlight, we are going to be going in with none other than the lightest shimmer shade in the palette called Ranch. And then using a BH Cosmetics number 5 brush out of the Zodiac set, I'm going to be packing the shit out of this in my inner corner. I'm also using the brush dampen. You really want to make sure with this shade, because if you apply it dry, I've noticed it just doesn't have like that really cool metallic finish to it. So it's definitely one of those shades you want to apply with a dampened brush. But wow. Isn't it pretty though? Like, I mean, like, look at the difference even. It's just like, dang, that's like stunning. Normally when I do my outros, I always put my hair down, but you know what? I'm kind of feeling the messy bun today. I don't know what it is, but it's actually cooperating with me, so you know what? I gotta roll with it. So here's the finished look using the Conspiracy Palette from Jeffree Cosmetics in collaboration with Shane Dawson here on YouTube. And when I was doing this look, I was like, oh, you know, it's just gonna be your average, boring, you know, like neutral smoky eye, whoop-de-doo, everybody's seen it before. But now that I'm seeing it and like looking at myself in the viewfinder, I'm like, ooh. It's really hitting different. I don't know if it's like the lip combination with it or like what it is, but I just feel like it's so pretty. And I feel like it'd be perfect for, you know, like New Year's if you're not really into smoky eyes, or if you're just looking for a really pretty holiday look. I feel like you'd really enjoy it. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know if you'd like to see more tutorials either using the Conspiracy Palette or the Mini Controversy Palette. If you guys like to see them, I would be happy to film them for you guys. But either way though, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and gave this video a like. And also, if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!